Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. And I always see them. And today, I have an excellent show for you guys here today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, Kobe Bryant, without a doubt, is one of the most mentally toughest NBA players to ever play the sport. There's no question about this, and I think it's one of the things that distinguishes him from a lot of players. The LeBron James is in the right. Kobe Bryant is on the wavelength of a Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. Like, he's in a different class. How do I know this? Number one, let's look at some of the examples of Kobe Bryant displaying his mental toughness and his mental focus and his ability to compartmentalize. When he was facing that case in Colorado, the guy was he was going to court, fighting for his freedom, and then coming back and dropping 40 a night. There's no NBA player, I believe, that can do that playing today, and there's no NBA player outside of Kobe Bryant that has been able to exhibit that level of mental focus. Not nobody. LeBron doesn't even match up to him in that aspect. Another reason why I hold Kobe Bryant over LeBron. His mentality, he's just tougher. He's just mentally stronger. The other reason is because of Kobe Bryant's ability to handle pain. Kobe Bryant won championships with a broken finger on a shooting hand. You've seen Kobe Bryant rupture his Achilles tendon and walk off the court unassisted. You've seen Kobe Bryant suffer all type of gruesome injuries and still keep playing because of his ability to compartmentalize things and handle pain. That's a mental thing that he has, right? And it's one of the reasons he was able to develop and popularize this Mamba mentality, which is something that a lot of people around the world have been touched by, including his former peers and current peers in the NBA who play in the NBA players. So I was surprised this morning when I came across an article from fadeawayworld.net with the following headline saying Kobe was a effing killer. Udonis Haslem throws shade at NBA players who think they have Mamba mentality. I'm like, excellent. This is what we are talking about right here. So let's get into what this article had to say here. Miami Heat rookie appeared on his last episode of the OG show, where he spoke about his admiration for Kobe Bryant and the Mamba mentality. Former Heat forward and co-host Udonis Haslem loved hearing that, but he believes a lot of players don't actually understand what Mamba mentality means. I'm happy you said Mamba mentality. I'm pretty sure you might mean it, Haslem said. But I feel a lot of people say that and don't mean it. They really don't know what that mentality means. Kobe was a effing killer. He wasn't trying to be friends with nobody. He wasn't trying to be liked by nobody. He wasn't trying to do none of that. Kobe was an effing killer. Haslem continued. So when you young guys say Mamba mentality and then you go help the mother effer up on the other team that fell, that is not Mamba mentality. And you are not a killer. So stop it. So hands up, don't help nobody up. Haslem isn't the first to say this out loud. Former Golden State Warrior general manager Bob Myers once aggressively called out players who claim to have Bryant's Mamba mentality. Myers went as far as to say that no one should be allowed to say that, adding that the Los Angeles Lakers icon was one of one. Bryant wasn't interested in being friends with his teammates or his opponents. He was driven by his obsession with basketball and was determined to be the best version of himself. Bryant pushed himself to the limits to get better and ended up having an incredible career. As for what exactly the Mamba mentality is that helped Kobe Bryant achieve all of this, he spoke about it during an interview with Amazon Book Review in 2018. Mamba mentality is all about focusing on the process and trusting in hard work when it matters most, Bryant said. It's the ultimate mantra for the competitive spirit. It started just as a hashtag that came up to me one day, and it's grown into something athletes and even non-athletes embrace as a mindset. Hard work outweighs talent every time, Bryant added. Mamba mentality is about 4 a.m. workouts, doing more than the next guy, and trusting in the work you've put in when it's time to perform. Without studying, preparation, and practice, you're leaving the outcome to fate. I don't do fate. My God. Damn, Kobe. We missing Kobe, man. Let's get into this. Udonis Haslem is 1,000% correct. Let me say this. I want to go as far as this. If you're not willing to play defense and get dirty and really make it your business to shut down the other guy, you don't have Mamba mentality. I want you guys to think about this for a second. The year in which Kobe Bryant averaged 35.4, he made all first defense. Now, that sounds like an incredible stat, but what does that mean? The year he averaged 35.5 points, he made the all first defensive team. What do guys say? Oh man, it takes a lot of effort to score, so I'm going to take off on defense so I can have my energy to score on offense. Kobe didn't do that. He didn't do that. That was an all-out assault on the NBA. And it showed just how intense of a guy he is to exert that much energy offensively and then still make it his priority to play defense. It's incredible. Yesterday, I heard a very spirited debate that somebody sent to me from Player's Choice. They were debating, I think, Kobe Bryant versus LeBron. They were talking about Kobe's defense, and they were saying Kobe Bryant only played defense for 4 minutes a game. Are you even joking? Kobe only played defense for 4. You're referring to highlights and moments that you can point back to and say, I remember when Kobe played defense for 4 minutes. So you make an all-NBA team of playing defense 4 minutes a game? Here's where I will take you seriously. Pull up footage of other guys that have made all first defensive teams that have played at least 4 minutes or more. Because if it only applies to Kobe, I can't take you seriously. Kobe Bryant played defense, folks. You can go back all the way to the 2000 finals against Allen Iverson. Kobe was guarding Allen Iverson in that finals. Kobe was a defender, period. And he explained how he became an all-defensive player when he worked out when he got the time to pick Gary Payton's brain on how to play defense. But to distill it down to Kobe Bryant plays 4 minutes of defense a game. So you're telling me for 40 minutes a game, Kobe just out there lollygagging? Are you even joking? Pull up the footage of it. Pull up the footage of Kobe playing no defense at all. And I'll pull up the footage of everybody playing no defense. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Kobe made 12 all defense. You could try that with somebody that maybe made 5 or 4. But you made 12? 12? It seems like you have a track record. And if you're telling me that voters are only voting on this guy because he played 4 minutes a game, then how do we know that anybody deserves it, that deserves any selection for anything, deserves to have it? How do we know this? How do we know this? In terms of Mamba mentality, there's nobody in the NBA that reminds me. Nobody. Now, I get flashes of it from Anthony Edwards, but he talks a lot more than he actually does. We saw this in the Redeem Team documentary, when you saw Kobe Bryant, what separated him from everybody else. What separated him? He was just on another level. I bought one of his books. He said he wasn't willing to sacrifice his work. He wasn't willing to sacrifice the time with his family. So what he decided that he was going to sacrifice was his sleep. That was Kobe Bryant for you. And there's nobody that has that reminds me of Kobe in the NBA, right? Nobody really. Nobody really. He's on a totally different wavelength. And the part about him not wanting to be mushy, I think that's great. We are competing. Not to say I hate my competitor, but at the end of the day, we are competing. Why do I need to be friends with you? But Kobe Bryant is not somebody that can rock out with the new era because everybody wants to wear flip-flops and give each other and do 20-minute handshakes. This is what we doing. Everybody got 25-minute handshakes, bro. We be shaking their hand for like one full quarter. Just shaking. Doing all kind of, I ain't throwing up no sets, please. I'm just trying to show you how dudes be shaking hands with somebody. What do you do? I ain't throw up nothing. I'm just showing y'all how some of these dudes do. But for me, man, Udonis Haslem said it. And there's nobody that reminds me. Well, the one guy I would say is Giannis. Even Westbrook to a certain extent, but certainly Giannis. I'll give it to Giannis. Giannis has it in him. Giannis, I'll say Giannis. Giannis has Mamba. He has that ferocity. Giannis Antetokounmpo has it. I don't know who else does, though. these are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we'll catch you guys on the next show. Peace.